When you think of movies, you usually think of your favorite actor or director. But what would happen if your favorite movie, if there was a scene where the music was just a little bit too loud? Or if a scene was set in Puerto Rico when you know it to be set in Prague? Hi, my name is Samantha Voglio, and as a film student who does not want to be in the main director's chair, I'm going to share with you some of the jobs that are open to anyone in the film industry, but just a lot of people don't know about them yet. Now, there are hundreds of jobs to talk about, but today, let's focus on the jobs of the art director, film location manager, and production sound mixer. Now, as someone who does not want the stress that comes with being in charge of everyone, I've done a lot of research into all the other jobs in the industry. One of these jobs is art director. Art directors are the ones who are in charge of how the set is supposed to look. Think of the iconic coffee shop from the television show Friends. All of that came from an art director. The director or producer will have an idea on how they want a scene to look in a film, and it's up to the art director to turn it into a reality. Art directors are in all sorts of media projects. Film, television, live action, animation, you name it, they're in it. Important skills for an art director to have is an eye for graphic design, capability to supervise all staff under them, determine what is needed in a scene to enhance the plot, and help create the tone of the film. In summary, everything you see on screen was coordinated by an art director. Art directors do a lot of work, but if a scene has to take place in a real location and not just on set, that's up to the film location manager to find the right place for that. When a real place is needed to film instead of just on set, it's up to the location managers to find the right place for it. They work on the production and pre-production of film and television. And before you ask, pre-production is the process of getting the film put together so nothing can go wrong during filming, and production is the actual filming process of the movie. There are times where location managers are the only one who can fix problems on set. As of April 2021, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the #1 TV show in the world. However, back in January of 2020, production was supposed to take place in Puerto Rico, but they soon had to leave due to the earthquakes happening. With the team already sent down to Puerto Rico and being told immediately that they had to leave, the location manager, Ian Easterbrook, had to think fast. He eventually was able to make a deal in Prague where production would be able to pick up, only for them to be evacuated a week later due to COVID-19. However, after about 7 months of quarantine, the city of Prague finally allowed them back in to finish film. It is up to the location manager to make sure that they are allowed to film in an open place and get the location ready to handle the entire production team. That includes getting generators, finding places to put the trailers, finding places where all the crew can put their stuff. Anything that you can think that a set needs, it's up to the location manager to figure out where it goes. And though this job seems really difficult, it can sometimes feel like a vacation. Imagine getting to visit Fiji for your job. Now, these two jobs have to do with sets and locations, but imagine a scene with a set so beautiful, but the sound is off on it. It is up to the production sound mixer to make sure that the audio is just as beautiful as the scene. There are two different types of sound mixers in the film industry. Those who work on set while they are filming the scenes right then and there, and they're called production mixers. And production audio are the ones who add in all the sounds afterwards. Production mixers work on set, and they have to wedge themselves between cameras and lighting to pick up what the actors are saying while not being in the way of the camera and not casting a shadow in the lighting. The production audio team is in charge of adding all the sounds in post-production. Post-production being when the crew's done filming and we're up to the editing process and adding in all of the different special effects. Now, it may not seem like the most interesting job or really important, but imagine a bird being right next to the camera and you can see that its beak is moving, but there's no sound coming out at all. That's going to be very strange, and that's going to set you off on the scene, and it's going to take you out of the element of the movie. and it's up to the audio mixers to make sure that they get that job done right. Audio mixing works on one of the tightest deadlines in the entire industry, and when the job isn't done right, it's noticeable immediately. Truly, it is one of the most overlooked, but one of the most important jobs in the entire industry. Now, as you can see, there are plenty of jobs in the film industry that people don't know about, but if these jobs aren't done, you will notice. So, to conclude, there are so many jobs out there that aren't just directors and actors. I've only talked about a few today, but I feel that these are jobs that should get more recognition. An art director are the ones who bring the world to life on camera. Location managers blend in the film world with our own world, and audio mixers are the ones who give it sound. Thank you, and have a nice day. I hope I helped you learn more about the film industry.